Hey everybody, it's Starjump Grim. Let me know if you can hear me okay, and we will be live. Just let me know in chat if I'm 5x5. Urgent Hush comes in with the hear you fine, appreciated intermodal. Sounds good. Okay, appreciate it everyone. We'll be on cam in just a second. Appreciate it. All right. Hey everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's Grim again. It is Grim again. Hopefully I'm not peaking on my volume here. Let me pull myself down. Getting a little too excited there. I got a weird hair there. How's everybody doing? Nice to see you all. You're probably wondering, what is Grim doing streaming yet again? Well, I'm going to be gone this weekend, so I thought, I'd get in some streams while I can with you all, spend as much time as possible with this amazing community, this amazing Starjump community. Bingo with the how dare you. Thanks for doing that donate as well. Bingo, I actually need to make you a moderator on my channel. Remind me to do that. I need some moderators, and it would make sense for you to be one. So yeah, let me do that soon. I need to do that soon. There's a couple people I want to give moderator privileges to. So, um, anyways, hope you're all doing well. It is Wednesday, around 11:50. Socially confused says maintenance over. I don't know if maintenance is over. I don't think so. I think it's still going on. I haven't tried to log in yet. Um, yes, we have bingo. But you got to remember, I've got what's known as old man brain. Okay, I do require reminders. I do require someone to ping me and go, "Hello, Grim." So yes, I'm going to get that set. Literally, when this stream ends, I'm going to get you plugged in as a moderator on the channel because I have to remember how to do that. But anyways, I hope you're all doing very well today. It is a Wednesday. This is kind of the weekly chat stream. Usually I do these on Thursdays, but I'm doing this one today. I am going to take tonight off though, spend some time with my wife. I will be back tomorrow night for Starjump Station with Ender. Hopefully, I think Ender might be in on that one. Hopefully, he's free. But we'll do a Starjump Station. I am going to have some giveaways for Starjump Station. I'm going to be giving away a Drake Golem mining ship and an Atlas Geo mining mech. Be giving both of those away. Those are for channel points or YouTube comments. I'll explain during the show tomorrow night on how to win those. Those aren't St. Jude related. Those are just Starjump giveaways as normal. And hopefully we can bring some people in because of those giveaways. And then we'll obviously have our St. Jude raffle stuff going on as well, which I did want to get to real quick. We had an absolutely stunningly incredible, amazing first day of St. Jude yesterday. I still kind of can't believe it, honestly, on how just good it went. And that's that's in large part to you all, and just it's all to you. You really a little bit of planning on our side, but really just the community coming out, supporting us in a massive way. I did finally put the socials up for St. Jude that include the QR code, and finally, I know a lot of people were waiting on this. Finally, the schedule Okay, this is the schedule of giveaways or raffles, I guess I should say. So we have all the ships in April and when those are going to be given away, like what the range for the raffle is, and the ones for May. Now you'll see the dates are kind of all over the place, and that is because some ships might be up for 3 weeks, some are up for a week, some are up for a month. They all kind of overlap in weird ways. The basic idea behind this was that we wanted to be able to make it to where at any given time there was around 3 raffles you could enter through the Tiltify link. Okay, so it may seem a little overly confusing, but that's just because we wanted to always have options on offer. Okay, so as you'll see right now, right here on this very first 2 lines, or the first 3 lines, we have, starting yesterday, we had the Misk Fortune, Elgato, and RSI Polaris raffles kick off. Those are currently active now on the Tiltify link. 2 of them will end on the 5th. That's this Saturday. Okay. Kavotha, good morning. The RSI Polaris will end on the 30th. That's when that one will be done. But you'll notice down here that starting today, April 2nd, running to the 15th, we have a 600i Explorer now. So when you go to that Tiltify link, you should see the the 600i as well up there. I can't remember if it's let me check one thing actually. Bear with me. GearCon, there he is. Let me just double check, make sure. Yes, Ender did add the 600i, so that one is up. So again, looking at this calendar, and I did post these on social, on all of our socials, you will see which ship is happening at which time, which raffle is happening at which time. GearCon, I know specifically you were wondering about this. This has been posted on our socials. And I was just explaining that the dates seem a little all over the place, but it's designed that way so that at any given time we have 3 to 4 raffles going at any given week over the course of the next 2 months. Okay, the Polaris, we have 1 Polaris for April, 1 Polaris for May. The 600i and Carrack, those will come at the halfway month points. Okay, so you'll notice 600i will end on April 15th. But the Anvil Carrack will end May 15th. So there's a big ship every 15 days, okay, with the smaller stuff spread throughout. So the idea again behind this is that at any given time, there's a shit ton of stuff, there. Blurry Pixel just donated $55 towards the Misk Fortune with the Sunspot paint. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. Again, $15 ticket buy-in, so that gets you multiple tickets. So awesome, very awesome. Thank you very much, Blurry. Again, you all and your support has blown me away. I think it's blown Ender away. We're just super grateful. And I want to stress here, before we move on to our kind of Star Citizen talk, I just want to stress one thing, everybody. Again, none of this money comes to Starjump. Okay, when you donate on the Tiltify link, that money goes into Tiltify and then is dispersed to St. Jude. Okay, it does not come to us at all. We're not buying headphones with it or webcams or none of that. It all goes to St. Jude. Okay, as it should. Also, quick note: it's okay if you didn't, by the way, but remember in the notes section, if you donate in the notes section, try to leave us some information, your email, all that kind of good stuff. It just helps us. It speeds up the confirmation process. Is all. But if you didn't, that's okay. I'm not sure if you can go back and edit it, but regardless, it's okay if you didn't. Don't worry. You're still good. But anyway, I wish that it required you to do it, but I think they leave it open for anonymous donations. So it's great to see you all. I hope you're all doing really well. Let me go ahead and pop back to this. It's, again, a great day. A great day. Joe Domo says 07 update just dropped to live. That's great to know. I will update. Some of you will know that last night, me and VMXEO of StarFab JRDF fame played together. We did a little bit of copian hunting over on Microtech, and then we shot over to Hurston, went outside of Aberdeen, checked out the Hathor mining locations. And we didn't go to the orbital laser, but we were on the ground location there with the big dish, and I have to say it was really cool. I've been more and more impressed by what the CIG locations team is doing. I was a little. I'm gonna fully admit to you, I was a little concerned when I, heard all about this kind of focus on. Sorry, everybody. Focus on content for this year, like mission-driven content. I was like, oh no, focusing on the wrong thing. This is not what people want. Blah blah blah. But it turns out that what it's done is it's pushed the mission team and the locations team to really put some cool stuff out there. Those Hathor mining locations are unreal, and I got to tell you, the loot that is available at those places, you could spend 15 minutes there and probably get every gun you've ever wanted. Everything from the Animus missile launchers to FS9s to BR2s, everything. We didn't run across a Parallax, the Volt stuff, but I'm sure it's there. We stopped checking, honestly. There's so many boxes to loot that it was kind of insane, to be quite honest with you. So, um, that being said, I'm just moving real quick over to something. Okay, there we go. What are we talking about today? We're talking, this is just a kind of a free chat day. This is a free chat day. I call this the weekly chat, Starjump weekly chat. It's just where we connect on different things. I'll take my lead from chat. If there's something you want to specifically talk about, if there's a ship you want to talk about, something in Star Citizen you want to talk about, anything is open for discussion. I can talk a little bit about our show for tomorrow on station. It could change, and the reason it could change is because I am trying to snag a guest, but it's possible we're going to do a Starjump Station episode on the future of org tools and what that social gameplay looked like. Obviously, we saw the panel at last year's CitizenCon. It was definitely one of the most exciting panels. Starjump in general has a big has a lot of big plans for the org. The Starjump org is, while in game, it's really just a place you can apply to and join. There's not much back into it. Ultimately, we really plan on there being a lot of structure to it. We've done a lot of planning. We do have some of our first officers identified. We still need to talk to them. Some of you in chat maybe know who you are, but we've really mapped out a lot of the org. So, for example, if you've ever seen our org, do I have it up actually? Let me see if I have it. If you've ever seen our org coin, which is this, let me bring this over. Hold on one second, everybody. Let me get this. Let me switch back over. If you've ever seen this coin, you may have seen it at events or something. We have given away a few. This coin is it's actually our org coin. And it's got some very specific, like, kind of hidden details in there that represent various parts of Starjump. The number of stars there that are in the concentric circles, those are related to our divisions within the org. So again, we have a lot of plans for it, and it's all mapped out. We've mapped out, we've got certain people targeted for certain roles and stuff. It's really just activating it. And the only reason we haven't up to this stage is that we've been I was really hoping we'd have the org tools. I would hope CIG would expedite those or get those into game this year, but we still may soft launch the org pretty soon. By the way, those challenge coins, if you dig those, I do have 10 challenge coin codes that will be given out as giveaways during Play Live. Those of you that donated ships, by the way, so GearCon, Lazy, Donuts, Bingo, etc. I think there's another one or two of you. You all will get coins regardless. I already have codes for you. So, yeah, and this is our new coin. Bingo, you may have got one of our old coins. This is our new coin with the new Starjump logo. So, Mayhem says, have I missed anything on the Argo Capital, or are we getting an update anytime soon? Oh, another donation. Horrible Tomato donated $55 towards the Origin 600i. Awesome. Thank you, Horrible Tomato. Salute to you, buddy. I appreciate you. That's amazing. The 600i is now, that raffle is now running. That giveaway will happen on the 15th. Thank you very much. I think you're the first ticket bought for the 600i. So nice work, Horrible. Appreciate you. Mayhemp, you've done a great job on it. Thank you very much, Mayhemp. We have not done anything extra on the Argo Capital. I have done some work on it, but it hasn't progressed much from our last episode, which hopefully you caught, or at least caught the VOD for if you weren't able to catch it in person. However, next Tuesday, so next week, next Tuesday, which would be the, what is that? That's the 8th, April 8th, we're going to finish it live on stream. Not only are we going to finish it, but we're going to build out a really cool piece of concept art, like key art, and we're going to make that really big. I'm going to render it out at like 12K, and we're going to do a giveaway for a poster, a physical poster of that ship, of that kind of fan-created ship, and I'm going to create a smaller desktop wallpaper digital version that everyone else can have. So I got big plans on it. I have not forgotten it, Mayhem. We're definitely going to do that. Definitely going to do that. So don't worry. We will get back to it. We may even open it here in a minute and talk about it. We may go into 3D if that's what people want to do. So yeah, you haven't missed anything on it. It's just been, I thought I was going to do it every single episode of Shipyard, but the issue is that every time I came back to it, I wanted to have some progress done on it, and I just hadn't had time to make any progress every single week. So it's really been about every 2 weeks. So it's been a longer project, but got a great message from Ben Curtis at CIG saying he really liked the concept, though he thought it was cool. So yeah, we will definitely get back to that. Next Tuesday. Tune in for that one. That'll be fun. I am ready to kind of finish it. I do feel like it's in a good place. After we finish it and do the key art, it's possible I may do some interior work for it, but that may be a little bit down the road. For the key art, we only need the external. So, yeah, very high praise. So I wouldn't count myself as their friends, but I do have some contact with some members of the CIG ship team, both staff and freelance. Obviously, I've had quite a few back and forths with Gavin Rothery, one of the, I think, most prolific ship designers there at CIG. But, we originally had Paul Jones, CIG's, former art director, senior art director for ships and FPS weapons and stuff, I think. He's now at Ubisoft, but he's been on the show before. We've had, for example, John Crew has got, the Starjump Fleet Viewer poster that everyone knows so well. He's got that all like on his wall in his office, which is really cool. And if you don't know, this is the poster I'm talking about. So we get lots of great support from the CIG team. They're really great and help out when they can. When we launched Fleet Viewer, they came out with an entire, helped us facilitate a contest that we were doing at the time, and offered up ships and stuff for it. So really awesome. Charles DCI says they should make an industrial Kraken with a refinery on it. Yeah, I hope so. A Kraken's flying right behind me right now. The Kraken, I definitely think, should get more variants. Part of the reason is this. It's not even that I just love the Kraken so much, which I do. You can see the Kraken right over here. It's that if CIG is going to do these big ships that require a lot of team members working on them, especially the ships that are hull limited, right? So only a certain subset of people even currently own them. Then I would prefer CIG open, or at the very what's the right way to say this? I would hope CIG would make variants of that ship so that it applies to the most people as possible, and it gives them incentive to actually want to put people on it and work work on the ship and get it flight ready. For example, if you had a hull limited ship that only 5 people owned, versus a new ship that you can make that's smaller that 10,000 people will buy? What's the impetus for making the big ship that's going to suck up all your artists? Only 5 people own it. I know a lot more people own Krakens. I'm being a little bit exaggerating here, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah. Raul says, well, first off, Shimpasta says release the Kraken. Goes without saying. The Kraken must be released. I'm just saying it must be released. Raul says, if I wanted to be a ship designer or a concept artist, what should I study? Well, obviously, sort of two different things there. Ultimately, what you're asking is if you want to be a concept artist, right? Because concept artists, sometimes they specialize in spaceships and sci-fi stuff. Sometimes they specialize in other things. But you'd want to be a concept artist, and you would want to learn a few things. Obviously, you want to get good at the industry standard software, right? So you want to, probably learn Photoshop and stuff like that, Illustrator, so that you can make your own decals and paint overs and all that kind of stuff, texture work. From a 3D perspective, which you probably do want to do some 3D modeling to incorporate into your conceptual work. That is very common at CIG, for example, for the concept artist to utilize 3D and actually build stuff out. I'm sure they do a lot of sketches too, but I think there's a lot of 3D build outs that go along with that concept work. And for that, there's a lot of different software you can learn, from 3D Studio Max to Cinema 4D to Blender, whatever. If I were to choose two for you to focus on, it would be Blender, and which is free, by the way. You can just download that off the internet and do tutorials straight from the internet. Totally free, by the way, Blender. Or 3D Studio Max would be the other one. Obviously, 3D Studio Max you do have to pay for. So that's what I would do. I would study those two things. Maybe you go to school for it, or maybe you just work your ass off doing tutorials offline and build a portfolio. You got to build a portfolio. That's part of the process. It does take some time, but yeah. Real quick here. One second. But yeah, that's part of it. You know what I mean? It's a slog. I've been an artist and designer for a long time now. I have been working in the film and television industry for 20 years. Started in 2001, or about 20, almost 25 years. What am I talking about? Started in 2001. I've worked in film and television for a long, long time. Oops, okay, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. Originally working in broadcast design, I worked for a lot for the television networks, and then that turned into working in feature film work for about 6 years. Worked on some Hollywood movies. You'd probably know them. And then I went into independent film. And then that transitioned into more commercial work and still some broadcasts. And then that ultimately turned into a lot of direct to client work, which is what I focus on now and really enjoy it. So worked for a long time in the New York City side of the marketing industry. And that's kind of where my background comes. So traditionally, I'm a designer, but I'm also an animator as well. Not the best out there by any means, but I can get some things done up sometimes. So. Joe Domo says Kraken with Golem Fleet and Refiner would be cool. I totally agree. I think the Kraken will be a great host to industrial ship. Rooster says he can only give posters away. CIG and Grim have a deal not to sell them. That's exactly right. I talked to CIG about it, and that's the agreement. Can't sell them. It's their IP. I totally respect that. Respect that quite a bit, actually. I'm not trying to make money off this stuff either. I just like giving stuff away to you all as a community when I can. Stefan Hebert says, I wish I could get that poster. Looks amazing. You maybe can. I'll be doing giveaways of this poster throughout the next 2 months. A slightly more updated one. So yeah, I'll be doing that. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll have some opportunities to get this poster for sure. Does this one have all the new ships? So it does have the Fortune. I see the Fortune there. We got the Guardians. Do I have the Golem in here? I can't tell. I don't think I have the Golem in here. I'll put it in here. This is an older still, though. I think I saved this one a few weeks ago. Yeah, let's see here. Do you do any 2D art like painting? I used to paint. I originally went to art school, and that was one of the things you had to learn how to do was paint. So, yep, I can paint to some degree. Not great, but I can do it. Do you think we'll get something for salvage between the Vulture and Reclaimer? Yeah, absolutely. 100% think we will. I actually am starting to think we will this year. I'm starting to think that could be a focus. I think, you know how we've had mining focused an event. We have a mining focus event, and we just got a mining ship along with that. I am thinking we could get a salvage event later this year, and maybe a larger salvage ship coming in. Let's see here. Cosmic Sea Turtle says, I just want Drake to duct tape that size 10 railgun on the side of the Kraken opposite the internal hangars, so that'd be the port side, and dock my ironclad to the Kraken cargo bay. We might could try that. We might could kit bash that shortly. We could always try it. Jock Cop says, afternoon, I missed yesterday's stream. I saw about the Academy, but missed the Fleet Viewer updates. So Fleet Viewer updates, I'll switch to it real quick here. Fleet Viewer updates are really cool, Jock Cop. It's a small update, but it's pretty. It's a big update, but it depends on how much it'll affect you. But essentially, how it works is, let's say I choose a ship. Let's use. Why don't we go to the ship we were just talking about? We'll go to the mighty Drake Kraken. Okay. So now, when you have the ship here, your label, which always had the name and the length. Now, if you go back, you'll notice that there's some additional options down here. Okay, and with those additional options, it allows you to toggle on manufacturer, role, crew size, and SCU size. Okay, and you can independently change the size of that, right? And you can change its font as well. It just gives you some additional formatting options, so that allows you to have additional information of your ship up. It was something we've long wanted to do, and again, you can toggle that off just through these icons right here. It's something we long wanted to do, but we had to figure out how to integrate it. The tricky thing about Fleet Viewer is we don't want to just constantly add new stuff, because the entire point of Fleet Viewer is to be simple to use, easy to use, and very performance based, right? So it works well, right? So we had to figure out a way to get this in without adding a bunch of new crap on top of Fleet Viewer that could possibly drag it down. So real quick. So yeah, that's the new update. Hope you like it. And yeah, Wolf. So the other thing too, everyone, is it's very possible that CIG will make updates to a ship's SCU size or crew size or whatever. We will have to update those, right? We'll have to update those. Those may not always happen. You may find some that are just wrong. Now, on the crew size, especially in regards to concept ships, if you go to the RSI website and it says crew size between 2 and 10, we just went with the highest number. 10. Okay. The reason we did that is twofold. One, I think with resource management and all that stuff, engineering, when all that comes on board, you're going to have larger crews for sure. But the bigger reason we did it is we wanted the crew size to be on the higher end, because we're sort of using the crew to show how much crew the ship's life support systems can sustain. So if CIG, for example, says the Kraken can do up to 10 crew, I'm sure it can technically handle many more people than that, of course. But we just went with the bigger size because for sure you can have 10 people on board, life supports can support you, and it'll probably take 10 just to operate the damn ship. When you consider pilot, navigator, all the turrets being manned, and 1 or 2 people running engineering. So, Cosmic Sea Turtle, I guess you're talking about the event here. It'd be cool if CIG put body bags around the hospitals and stuff like they did in the advertisements. You're talking about for a line in mind. Yeah, I hadn't been around the hospitals yet, but I guess they haven't. Durdiva says, as I just see the Pioneer rise in the background, do those turbine feet turn? VTOL to the back when flying. I've never seen that. Is that in the back here? Did I have them turn? I can't remember what I did. I'll keep an eye on it and see if I did. I don't think they turn though. Not in the actual ship. They stay pointing down, the VTOL feet on the Pioneer. They're essentially VTOLs because they're not the main engine, so they're just VTOLs. We'll look here in a minute. If I did rotate them, that was probably a mistake. Gin and Tonic says life support capacity needs to be a known attribute for every ship. Yeah, I agree. We don't have that yet though. Okay, so no, in my Pioneer though, it's just they stay down and lift the ship because that's what it is. They're just VTOLs. They're just VTOLs. The Pioneer has a rather large thruster in the back. The crew CIG posted was to man the stations to run the ship properly. Yeah, exactly, Stefan. So we just always went on the higher crew count. The higher crew count. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I can actually open up something real quick here. Let me open up Cinema 4D. We'll go into 3D. We'll go into 3D right now. Let me open, let me grab the Kraken real quick, because I know we've had a few Kraken discussions. Never hurts to talk about the Kraken. Beep, boop, boo. Let's see. Let me open it up. Gotta open it up. Where is it? Trying to see if I have the Kraken. I guess I don't. I'm sorry. We'll open this one. That gives you an idea, by the way, of the scale of the golem on the Kraken, for those that were wondering. That thing is ridiculous. Shimpasta says, regarding the Pioneer, do you think it'll go above $1,000 when it releases? Yes, I do. For sure. For sure. It's going to have to compete with like the Idris and the Kraken on price because it's that big. And it'll have that much of a fundamental impact on the game from a base building and space station building standpoint. So I'm wildly speculating here, but if I had to guess, I think the Pioneer will be a minimum $1,200 flight ready price. Minimum. Could go higher though. Could go higher. I mean, there's no reason to suspect that the Pioneer couldn't climb to the price of the Kraken. Unless CIG is just starting to or wanting to overall pull back from ships that go over $1,000. But I mean, they have ships over $1,000 now. I see Mark says, isn't there some issue with things over 1,000 cost in Europe? There are some issues. I think I've heard of them too. But I mean, they do have ships that are over $1,000. They have 4. The Idris, Kraken Privateer, and Javelin are all over $1,000. I mean, the Javelin is almost 3,000 now. Cosmic Sea Turtle says, do you think the Pioneer will get retroactively LTI on all ships then? Possibly. I could see them doing that. Or maybe they just don't have it go over $1,000. That's possible. I think that would be strange. The only issue with that is if the Pioneer's not going over 1,000, then they really are going to have to make the Kraken and the Javelin and the Idris. Again, they've really got to make them something special. right? Because those ships are over $1,000, and the Pioneers are going to be a very useful ship, right? So, what are you bringing to these other ships besides just their scale? What are you bringing to them that validates that significant extra price, right? Um, let's see here. Stefan says, like Polaris can run with 3 or 4 people, but do you need all 12? So I think the biggest wake up call when it comes to crew size is going to be engineering. Right now, the ship battles its way through getting damaged, but in the future, and then you respawn it if it gets blown up. But in the future, that's going to be a lot more punishing. You're going to want to keep your ship up. You're going to want to keep its survivability up. So for that, you're going to want to have engineers on board. So it's going to up the crew count for sure. Um, the whole LTI thing, though, again, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I mean, even if the Pioneer just gets 120 month, right? 10 essentially 10-year insurance. I mean, it's 10 years. That's a lot. I mean, that's more than most games on the market will ever be even relevant. So I don't look at LTI as a game changer anymore for me. I used to only want LTI on all my ships, and I've really kind of moved away from that now. Um, the Pioneer that's on offer now is only 6 months. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Mark G says it right here. The LTI thing is only one part of that equation. You got to figure out you got to think warranty as well now too. So there's a lot of things I think they could do. Yeah, there's a lot of things they think they could do. Stefan says, "Yeah, I got 10-year on the Pioneer. By the time 10 years are up, I'll be in retirement." Yeah, I mean, before the 10 years are up, you just in game, you'll just up your insurance package again, and it won't be a big deal. I mean, ultimately, I think CIG is going to sell LTI chips that you can apply to ships. That to me is the smartest thing for them to do. Sell them for real money. I don't know what they would cost, $20 or whatever, an LTI chip, whatever that is, and you can apply it to whatever ship you want. If they wanted to really get um, specific with the pricing, then you do LTI chips that apply to certain size ships. So you have a capital one or a size 5 one, a size 4 one, size 3, whatever. So, and maybe those cost different prices so that an LTI chip for an Arrow costs significantly less than an LTI chip for a Pioneer, right? But the Pioneer is 247 meters long. I mean, it's bigger than an Idris. That's what's important to remember. I mean, it is not a small ship. It is bigger than an Idris. Okay. Um, so, it's important to remember. Um, I know someone had said something about, let's see here. Let me pull something up. Bear with me. Oh, I'm in Anvil. I need to go in Aegis. Where is the Idris? Yes, Dan, I agree. They should have done it years ago. They said they could work our way up the rep ladder to get LTI vouchers, if I remember correctly. Yeah, hopefully so. I mean, again, I think the LTI thing is going to be an easier solve than people ultimately think. I think it's not going to be too bad. I know someone was saying we need to put the railgun on the Idris. Okay. Is that scaled right? I think so. I think it's scaled right. We'll go for now. We may not. We may need to remove this cowling. Let's see here. Guess that's all part of the superstructure. How do we want to do this? Let's that's the mount. Here's the actual gun. I think if so you're just saying you just want a big ass rail gun right here on the side of it, because obviously for balance. An offset size 10 rail gun. Let's see here. Right. Let's put in here. We'll need an encasement, right? Some sort of mount system under here. Something like that, right? Oops. Oop, oh, nope, nope, nope. They talked about being able to get a warranty token from doing the citizen mission line. I guess so. Essentially whatever that the whole like citizen thing is when we play the game. Yeah. This is kit bashing, everyone. Kit bashing. We're going to do some chopping here for a minute. I can't see that would not work. Makes sense lore-wise. How about it carries an orbital laser? Say this is why we should be giving ideas to CIG. What do you all think? I think we've got ideas for days. I think CIG needs to hire us all. Obviously, we know what we're doing here. Right? Let's see here. Congratulations, we received 100 messages today. That's great. That's great. All right, we got to Drakeify this a little bit, by the way, everybody. So we're going to we're kind of build something here. What is this? That is okay. There we go. Yeah, we're going to Drakeify this a bit. Might be asking, what are we doing? We are kit bashing. We're just kit bashing. We're just kit bashing, you know, making it work. Taking parts and pieces and building something out of it while talking Star Citizen. Doesn't get much more awesome than that, right? Let's go to here and okay. What's going on over here? You know, we're talking Star Citizen. We are playing around in 3D while we're talking. We're mainly just talking about well, we're talking about all kinds of stuff, really, to be quite honest with you. All kinds of stuff. Talking about all kinds of stuff here. We're building crazy contraptions here to house our Frankenstein set pieces. It doesn't really work, does it? We're going to kill that. Let's see here. Let me grab another piece here, everybody. I'm trying to find. Let's do this. Oh, that's a big old piece. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to drag it down, and then I'm just going to chop it in half, right? So we're getting wild here. We're getting a little crazy. We're getting a little crazy here, but that's okay. That's what this stream is all about, okay? Just being a little crazy. I think my dog hears something. All right, let's get back up here. Let's build this out. Again, what are we doing, everybody? We're kit bashing. We're doing a little kit bashing. Okay, there we go. See, it doesn't take much, and you get kind of a cool laser here. Let's look at what our railgun looks like here. All right, here. What do we got? Let me catch back up with chat. What's this play live thing he's doing? Put some yellow tape on there to hold it. Yep, we have to. We have to. Let's see here. Probably covered by this jump bubble, but that's a good question. What's a good question? I can see Drake sneaking into Squadron 42 battle and stealing that kingship main gun off the battlefield. Yeah. Well, Drake is the blue collar ship, everyone. It's the blue collar ship. In stream chat, if you want to chip chat, yeah, I'll jump over there in just a second. Stick the crew module from the cat on there. Sorry, I got a dog with me here, everybody. Here's my puppy. I will while this is rendering up, I'll show the puppy here in all her glory. There she is. This is the dog that's at my feet a lot of the times. She is 1 year old. And well, a little over 1 year old. She's about 1 year and 3 or 4 months old, and she's a good dog. Her name's Callie, and she just hangs out with us and sleeps a lot. That's her. Let me swing back to our project here. You can see we've integrated the railgun so good it almost disappears. Let me swing into a chat real quick here. Where is chat? Oh, there it is. Okay. There's Ender. How you doing?
What's up, brother?
We're building a Kraken with a railgun.
Looking good. I see it.
Because it was requested, and as we all know, if something is requested, then by God, it needs to happen. But I think,
especially if it has anything to do with the Kraken.
Yes, of course. I do think the gun needs to stick out a little bit more and be a little bit more pronounced. So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
How are you doing today, Ender?
Doing good. Well. Working. I'll work, no play today, but we'll get there.
That's the way it is. We've had a great St. Jude so far, and we're only 2 days in. We still got more time to go. Obviously, don't want to burn ourselves out, but
plenty to go. Plenty to go.
Yeah.
It is a phenomenal start, and man, the community has really come together and just doing an amazing job already.
Amazing job. Yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really cool. There we go. We'll render this up here. Okay, there we go. Yes, this is my dog. She is sweet, but she's extremely needy. She really doesn't want to be out of your hands for more than 5 seconds, so it's always tricky. So while this is rendering up, so me and VMXEO flew to the Hathor mining structure yesterday, and I gotta say, I have never seen more loot in my life. Like, we would walk in, first off, there was probably 150 rooms in this place, and I would walk in some rooms and there would be 10 dead bodies, 20 guns on the ground of various types, all types of armors, in addition to sometimes 3 to 8 boxes that can be looted, all in one room. And the whole location was that. The whole location was like that. I mean, it kind of nuts, actually. I don't know if it's just because, a lot of people are battling it out there, but we were trying to get through one security door, but the building's fuse was missing. So some other person had abandoned their ship there. We went to their ship, took the fuse out of it, plugged it in, and suddenly we were able to open a door. It was a cool emergent thing, and it was kind of that first hint that that buildings will have resource management and all that kind of cool stuff. It
Mhm.
was very cool. It was very, very cool. Um,
Is
there you go, everyone. That's a Kraken with a size 10 railgun attached to the front. I think it's actually upsized a little bit, so this is probably like a size 11. I don't think I scaled it appropriately. But if Drake was ever to rock the railgun, that's what it would look like. I will go ahead and say, though, to everyone who is excited for the size 10 railgun on the Idris M, as cool as that is, I'm actually more excited for the Idris K kit because instead of a rail gun, it has a size 10 laser beam weapon. And I just
Mhm.
think that's going to look really cool when you just see this like super long laser beam shooting out of a gun. I think that's going to be badass. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
as much as everyone wants the Idris M and the railgun, I'm pretty excited for the giant lightsaber in space.
That's going to be
um,
awesome.
Yeah, yeah, very cool.
That is going to be awesome.
Everyone, do not forget. We're doing St. Jude Play Live right now. You get the QR code right there. We got count them, 4 raffles currently going on. Elgato Stream Deck with an Icon City Star Citizen Icon Pack. That is a mouthful, but I got it out. Donated by James at Icon City. That will be given away this Saturday on InduStream. So on the 5th, you can get in on that now. $15 buy-in. We have a Misk Fortune donated by Lazy's Donuts right in chat. That is a $15 buy-in as well. That is running right now and will be drawn on Saturday the 5th as well. So you want to get in on that. We have a 600i Explorer that is running to the 15th. I think there's a $50 buy-in on that. And we have, of course, the RSI Polaris with a $100 ticket buy-in running from now till April 30th. More info on the 600i and Polaris and specifically what stream and stuff those will be given away on, but they run to that date. That's the important thing to know is that if you want to donate towards one of those, you got to get it in within that date range. If you check our Twitter or the YouTube, I made social posts in both of those today. I'm popping the Twitter one back in the chat. Make sure you check that link. I have it pinned to the Starjump Twitter that has the calendar showing all the date ranges for the raffles. Now, I will say that things happen, and it may say a raffle's ending on a specific day, and maybe me and Ender are just tied up with something, or something goes wrong. We'll never. I don't think we'll ever end something early, but it's possible something could get an extra day, just depending on schedule. Am I right on that, Ender?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. So we won't end it early. You can stick to those
we'll
dates.
Never end it early.
Yeah, but it's possible one of these could get an extra day added on just because of real life. So, like for example, tonight I've got to watch our TV show with my wife, or she's going to kill me. So, it does happen.
Yeah, don't miss the TV show.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, so I could talk real quick too about kit bashing. By the way, everyone, I know some people probably have messaged me actually, and it is probably how CIG starts a lot of early concepts. They just kit bash. We've seen this on stream before. They've actually shown it. It's not any sort of serious work. It's just really how you ideate. Ideate is that word that is really just sort of like, think sketching. You're sketching in a sketchbook, but you're just doing it in 3D software. That's what it is here. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And when you ideate, you can kind of go, oh, you know what? It actually does make sense for there to be a big Drake ship that's got a big gun on it. Well, then they might design something wholly new and unique, but sometimes just starting with the models that they have is a great starting place. I mean, and fundamentally, sometimes I think CIG starts with that ethos. So, for example, I'll bring it up now, but I think with the Drake Ironclad, for example, I think CIG had essentially a design brief put out that was it's a super caterpillar, but B, it needs to have a lot of parts that will carry over into the Kraken. So it actually makes total sense that Gavin Rothery is the designer on it because he designed the Kraken. And when they were designing the ironclad, I think it was specifically that. I think they took parts and pieces from the Caterpillar, but they made sure to say, okay, but we're going to need some things that will carry over into the Kraken. That can be part of its landing gear. Maybe it's different panels and textures. This bridge here, for sure. For those of you that have not seen me do it, I've taken the ironclad, for example, and brought it into the Kraken project, and I'll kind of show you exactly what I mean here. Let me let me drop the ironclad in here. If you take the ironclad and move it into position where the Drake bridge is, you'll notice that the ironclad's command bridge is damn close to the Kraken's command bridge size. Like, they're really close. I guarantee you the ironclad's command bridge gets translated over into the Kraken's final build because they're so close. I think that was probably on purpose. So
yeah. Do you mind if I real quick answer a question from Wolf and
Sure.
make a quick important statement?
Sure.
Wolf Blitzer asked, is the raffle the usual? The more you buy, the higher chance you get. Yes, if you buy 20 or 30 tickets, your name will go on the spinny wheel 20 or 30 times.
Yeah.
If you have 5 tickets, it'll go on 5 times. It's also important to note that though you are quote unquote donating money, this money does not come to Starjump in any way. It is going direct to Tiltify, which then goes directly to St. Jude. We see none of this money after the fact. We will never see any of this. It all goes to children and their families and no one else.
Yep. Very important. Very important.
Fighting cancer and hopefully kicking the shit out of it so that kids don't have to worry about dealing with it anymore.
And it's also nice that we don't have to touch the money in any way.
So nice.
But we're doing real good, everyone. We are up to $1,795, $5 short of that $1,800 raised mark, which is absolutely incredible. It's very possible that over the course of today, that extra little bit will come in and we'll hit the $2,000 goal in only 2 days, which would be pretty cool. Very cool. And we got lots of great ships and raffles and prizes that are coming. Again, I have Starjump Challenge coin codes that we'll be focusing on. Probably start focusing on those primarily in May during the full-on Play Live push, but we may give 1 or 2 away on some Starjump Station shows. And then obviously for those of you that donated ships to the cause this year or Stream Decks or whatever you donated, by the way, we're good on donations, but if you did donate, you'll be getting a code for one of the coins. So, yes, thank you, Wolf. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If anyone was curious about the size of the ironclad versus the Kraken, there it is. It's a big damn difference. Hold on one second, everybody. 1 second. Okay. But yeah, it's a fun event. It's a fun event, and it's an interesting time in Star Citizen 2. But you know, as the event comes to a close, actually Invictus will be happening. So I think Invictus actually ends the day Play Live ends, which is kind of cool. I think we'll be able to wrap it up in a big way. Obviously, Play Live is not going to be centered around just Star Citizen for us. Ender does his Tuesday nights D&D streams, which I think went pretty well for you last night, right? I looked over at one point and you had like it was a pretty good crowd forming, which is great for D&D.
Yeah, we had a decent crowd yesterday. We had 12, 15 people, which for me, not being able to stream a lot lately, and you know, just so everyone, we got a lot of people that have viewed me in the past and have been here, and a lot of new people. The reason you guys probably don't really know who I am is because I have not been able to stream a lot lately. Unfortunately, my computer we'll go with having trouble. And I'm not able to stream as much. We're working on some fixes for that. Grim is as
Yep.
normal, working on helping me out with that and being an amazing, amazing person. And that's a lot of the reason that I am so grateful for Grim for stepping up and going, hey, I really want to help out this year. And he's stepped up excitedly and is helping so much this year.
Yeah, good time.
And
A good time.
we're having fun with it. So I'm streaming the stuff that I know I can stream. So I'm not able to play Star Citizen, which I know doesn't draw as many people. But the reason a lot of you guys don't quite know who I am is because of that. I don't get to stream as often. But
another donation just came in. Joshua
oh,
just
look at
donated
that,
$30. Joshua pushing us
Who the
over.
Elgato?
That's right. Joshua pushing us over that $1,800 milestone. So thank you so much, Joshua. Giving
Thank you, Joshua.
Double salute.
200 more to that beautiful.
Yeah, a little less than 200 more. 175.
A little less, yeah, 175.
So we were trucking along.
And then the kids will play Repo.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. That'll be fun.
I have a giveaway that we'll have to build. We'll have to do a stream and determine what giveaway the community wants me to do. Keep in mind, community, it is a $50 giveaway that does not have to be Star Citizen related. So you guys get to determine what that is, and then we'll do the giveaway.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Vivid, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you.
Vividception, appreciate the follow. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to stream more. But we had 15 people, which is great, especially for D&D.
Yeah, just because it's a slower game, you know.
It's a slow game, and not a lot of people play it. Grim is eventually going to play it.
It's hard to interact with the chat because there's a lot of listening and stuff.
It really is. It's so difficult.
I think you did. I mean, I tuned in at one point. And you had like 28 people or 25 people.
We had about 25 people in there for a bit.
Phantom, thank you very much. Sending the javelin overhead.
But it was a good night. A good D&D session.
Yeah.
We're going to have fun with that one.
Yeah, it's going to be
cool. And then I'm looking forward to the game nights with you. We've got some fun games.
We're going to be doing some game nights.
We got to get you repos so that we can get. There's a application, everyone, called. Hold on, I got to find it here. It's not Control. Oh, man.
Oops, sorry, I'm flipping back forth here. Yeah,
I'm having trouble. I apologize, everyone.
No, you're good.
Yeah, there it is. It's Crowd Control. It is Control.
Yeah.
So with Crowd Control and a game called Repo, you guys can donate to St. Jude and absolutely screw up the game that we're playing, or make it more fun for us or you. Either way, St. Jude and Crowd Control. And it's not just Repo, it's a lot of games. And there's a few of them that we play, including Minecraft, that both Grim and I have played and enjoy. And I'm thinking about Grim starting a survival Minecraft server and letting them just crowd control the crap out of it.
That'd be cool. That'd be a lot of fun, actually. I really enjoy Minecraft.
But guys, there's so many things that we are hoping to be able to do and trying to kind of come up with to
we got a lot planned.
Give you guys a lot of avenues.
It's a lot planned. Yeah, it's not going to be all Star Citizen themed, but it's going to be really really cool.
Bingo, do it. Do it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I said, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think everyone's going to dig it. Matter of fact, we're going to do something kind of fun right now, actually. We're going to do something kind of fun right now. Bear with me, everybody. I'm going to switch back here. Now, this only applies if you're on Twitch, unfortunately, because it's not set up for YouTube. But sorry about that, my YouTube crowd. But hang out. This will still be entertaining. Certain thing. One thing I hate is that not everything out there, whether it's certain stream elements and all that, it can't tie into both YouTube and Twitch. You have to pick one, and Twitch is the simpler one. YouTube, I still do all my giveaways and stuff for YouTube as well. Don't worry, but this isn't a giveaway. This isn't a giveaway. Just something fun here we can mess with while we're sitting here. We're going to do a stream race here. If you want to get in on this, all you need to do on Twitch is do !race and you will be entered in to the race. Hit exclamation race if you're on Twitch and you want to get in on this. We have a bunch of
I
people
love
joining.
this, by the way.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't know how many people I can currently support. I think it's quite a bit. I think it's like 200 or something.
You can.
Go ahead and,
can. Yeah.
Go ahead and join in. We got a bunch of people jumping in now. I'll give it here another short bit, and then we'll hit race, and we'll see who wins. Damn it! This will just be for fun, everyone. This is kind of a test. I wanted to make sure it was connecting okay. We might do this during our Starjump Station episode, though, and we might have a prize for it. We might
Good
have a
little
prize
break.
For it. Whoever wins the
good
race,
good way to give away a prize.
Yeah, the way to win. This will be how we do a giveaway on Twitch, and then on YouTube, we're probably still going to use our random comment picker. And what I was thinking for that, Ender, is I was thinking for that we would direct people to enter comment on an Academy video to help generate some stuff there. So we'll have a really cool way for the YouTube people to enter when we do Starjump Station, and we'll have a really cool way for the Twitch people to enter the contest. And I think we're either going to give away a Starjump Challenge coin or a Starjump poster. I think you'll get to choose. All right. Hopefully you all joined here. We're going to hit start. And we'll see how it goes here. It's got a 20-second countdown. Good luck, everyone. Again, this is just for testing purposes. Why do I think this is going to be? The only thing I don't love about this is the way you control the camera. So I will try to keep up with the action, but bear with me if I don't. All right, here we go. So we got a lot of people here. I don't know how many, but we got a lot of people. Oh, here they go. Here they go.
I love the cars.
They're off to the races. I need to get different cars for everybody. Oh boy, I gotta get some altitude here. Bear with me. Wolf Blitzer is in the lead. A lot of other people trailing behind. There we go. There's the rest of the field coming in. Bingo Winchester in is last place. Bingo. That is shameful.
Boost? Is there a way to boost? There's the boost. Okay.
I don't think there's a boost. I think you can add in more stuff, but Lazy Donuts is fighting Wolf Blitzer for the lead here.
I'm calling rigged. Look at Ender in the back there.
Ender is in the back with Bingo. They have obviously been doing stuff they shouldn't be doing back there. Oh no, Rotocrest is way in the back. Poor Rotor.
Lazy.
Rotor-cased? Oh no. Okay, here we go. No, cars have fallen off. Oh my god. Verdi is now in the lead. Oh my goodness. It's a massacre. Verdi is now in the lead. Oh my goodness. They're stuck on the mountain. Zero is claiming rigged. Oh no, rotor cased. I don't know where who is in the lead now. It's Tekuk. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Starjump Grim doing well. Look, I hope I win my own race.
What's he doing?
This is possibly rigged. Barber Lays. Oh man. Oh no, this is going good. The field has really spread out now. The field is really spread out. We have a ramp. Oh, no. There he goes. And...
Backflip. No.
Oh, no. There we go. Barber Lays is now in the lead, pulling a sizable lead. Verdi right there behind. Lazy Donuts is saying my jump was kind of sus. I might have to agree with that. Here we go. It looks like Barber is going to be the winner here. There it is. Barber jumps and through the hoop. Oh, no, Verdi's way off target.
Oh, gosh. Whoa.
There's Tuck there flying over. Missed the target. There goes Grim. You're going to see a perfect one now right through the hole.
Uh-huh.
Kavotha.
Look at this. Sus.
Oh my goodness. Bingo, here comes Bingo Winchester finally waking up and coming in, and he does failed again. Failed Cosmic Sea Turtle. Ender flying way past the target. A couple more.
We go over.
Yeah. You had a little too much speed. You were too excited. Oh, we have a car on top. Oh man, do we have any more Pappy Boy coming in. Wolf Blitzer bringing up the rear. We love him. We love a good old Wolf. We're going to get a good view here of Wolf coming in. There Wolf goes. All right, everybody. We all made it across, I think. Oh, no, Zero. Zero's still stuck in the mountains. Oh, Zero. That's a damn shame.
You hate to see it.
All right, Barber Lays, congratulations on that win. Yeah, no, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I wanted to try it out. I've had this for a long time and was like,
that's awesome.
Let's give it a whirl. It's a fun little exercise.
You have the Stream Raiders, but I think they stopped supporting it a while back.
Oh yeah. So where I'm going with this, everyone, is we will be doing on Starjump Station tomorrow night again, and I think we're going to talk about the future of org tools in the game, which I think me and Ender have some good thoughts about, simply because we've run some groups before. So stay tuned for that. But again, we want to bring some new kind of fun stuff. So during Station, we will do one of those races that you just saw. For the Twitch community and the YouTube community. We're going to have you leave a video on Starjump Academy videos, which is our new channel that Ender's producing some new cool content for. So we want to drive some attention there. So we're going to do that. I think that'll be a good lookout. And then we'll take the winner from both of those. We'll put your name in the wheel of names and we'll spin it. And whoever gets that will win a poster or challenge coin. So, all right, so it's been a pretty good day. We've streamed for like an hour and a half, and we had some stuff come in, which I really appreciate, some donations. So that's very nice. So thank you very much for that. I am going to send you all over to someone that rated me, so I need to rate them back. Share that love. So I'm going to do that, but I appreciate you all hanging out with us today. I am going to enjoy some lunch coming up here, thankfully. I'm super hungry. So make sure you give some Starjump love to this person. They have rated me a couple times just recently, so I really do need to repay that favor. I'm going to send you over to Blasphemous. Everyone, have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to share the St. Jude Play Live QR code, with the rest of your communities and stuff. All the money's for a good cause, and we touch none of it. Make sure you espouse that. Everyone, you will see me again on Starjump Station tomorrow night alongside my good buddy Ender, and we'll be talking Star Citizen, and we're going to have some cool shit, including some regular giveaways too, to generate some audience, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see you all there. All right. Everyone, as Ender always says, actually, I'm going to have Ender say it. Ender, what is your famous saying?
Guys, do something kind for a random stranger.
There you go.
Enjoy yourselves and enjoy Blasphemous. He's a great guy.
Perfectly stated. Everyone, have a good day. Talk to you later.